Recreation Department did not run background checks on half of its volunteer coaches last year. That's according to a letter from the city inspector general. Rachel Hanley has been reading through this. Rachel, this lays out really some serious issues here.
Yeah, it does. It was in the form of a letter sent to Larry Barabino Jr., who is the soon-to-be resigning CEO of NORD. More on him later. Looks at a sample of last year's volunteer coaching applications. There were about 275 of them in total. The letter is long. It's about 4 pages. Here's what stood out to me. Last year, as you said, NORD did not run background checks on almost half of its volunteer youth coaches. A lot of background checks it did have on file were limited to New Orleans, and that meant criminal convictions in other places that might have disqualified someone from volunteering could have been missed. For volunteers with past criminal charges, a lot of the files also didn't record the outcome, whether the person was convicted, whether the charges were dropped, etc. In one case, they found a volunteer with 46 charges on his record, and that includes an old felony battery charge that should have disqualified him from volunteering under NORD's own rules. As part of this announcement today, the inspector general put out a video statement. Here's why he said his department decided to release this letter to the public.
This letter is part of a larger evaluation, but we're sharing these urgent findings now to help mitigate potential danger to our children as the summer approaches.
NORD did respond to this letter. A spokesperson sent us a statement today. It acknowledges NORD's background check process did not consistently meet the standards our participants and families deserve. It also said many of the improvements recommended by the OIG have already been underway during the review process. NORD added that coaches who should have been disqualified, according to the report, have since been let go.
All right, Rachel, thank you so much. And honestly, one of the things that we want to talk about here, NORD, I thought that we were having a conversation about Barabino stepping down as the head of that. So what's going on? Does this coincide with the investigation?
Well, that's a fair question, given the timing. Barabino just announced his resignation on Monday. That was just a few days ago. But his resignation did not say anything about this report, and the OIG report itself did not reference his resignation at all. So we don't know for certain.
All right. Thank you so much, Rachel, for that update. And of course, we have all the latest on our website, WWLTV.com.